What's up, people of YouTube? I'm here to give you guys an unboxing / installation video of iCarbon's carbon fiber skin for your MacBook Pro. Now, what you're looking at on screen right now is my old wrap I did 2 years ago for my 2011 MacBook Pro 15-inch. And I got the inside done, the bottom done. I did have the top done, but I took it off about 2 months ago. I did this with no heat gun whatsoever, and as I grabbed the one I upgraded to, which is the 2015 Retina display MacBook Pro, I'm gonna show you guys, zoom into some knots and dings. This guy did not take care of his MacBook Pro well whatsoever. His excuse was that he travels a lot when he's editing and things of that nature on a plane and stuff like that, but I did too, you know, traveling on a plane, and mine was carry-on luggage, you know, and I was getting editing done on the plane. Like, look at those scratches right there, like Wolverine was having to fight with this bad boy. So, you know, you got to take care of your electronics. I can't stand people that don't take care of their stuff. You know, it just annoys me when it comes to like electronics and stuff. And, you know, like, look at that. Look at all these dings and bruises and stuff like that. So I couldn't wait to put the skin on this bad boy, you know. So, and that middle little dent right there caused me some issues later on, because I had forgot all about it. You're going to see, you know, as I put the skin on. Now look at my MacBook Pro. This is mine right now. Well, both of them are mine, but this is the one I had before I'm upgrading. Look at this, clean, 2 years old, over 2 years old, and I brought it used from a computer store. Nothing on it. Flip to the inside, clean. Even the screen, completely clean. There's only rub marks from me wiping it down for this video, but you know, look at that. His screen got smudge marks, like permanent smudge marks, but you can't see it when the screen is on. But you know, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Break this bad boy on open. Now, to my surprise, iCarbon, they included the outside trimmings as well. Well, not trimmings, but you guys get what I'm saying. Because normally they only include, ever since I had, you know, my 13-inch all the way up to my 15-inch, now this 15-inch, I've been buying iCarbon's carbon fiber wrap, you know, and they never included the outside. All they included was as they advertised, the top, the inside, and the bottom. But guess what? I'm not complaining. You know, I wish I had it for the other MacBook Pro since it's much thicker. So the 2 postcards you see that I snatched out are pretty much your directions. It tells you how to properly install the skins, because this went from 5-star reviews on Amazon all the way down to 3.5 stars, and it was from people that didn't know what they were doing. I went to go read the reviews, and it's people saying, oh, you know, there were bubbles inside of it, I couldn't get the corner stuck down right. So these are the sides, the outer sides I was talking about. I didn't know what was included with the whole package, so I was very, very, very satisfied with it. You know, the only thing I don't use is the touchpad. Like, I don't want my touchpad to feel all like, you know, rough. I want it to feel smooth. So I put that around one of my C100 batteries, and it fits around there pretty cool. It makes the camera look kind of, you know, unique. All right, so go ahead and grab my wipe this bad boy on down. Make sure you got all the, you know, all the dust and dirt off of it. Make sure it's dried off and dusted off pretty well, because you don't want no dust particles to get up under the wrap. That's the worst thing ever, you know. So, and the thing I like to do is pull off one of the corners and kind of get everything lined up and see how far the wrap is actually going to reach from corner to corner. You know, like I said, this takes a lot of patience, you know, and it's a lot of parts where I'm actually fast forwarding the clips, and it doesn't look like I'm really going that fast as far as, you know, fast forwarding, but I am. But it's just that I'm taking my time really getting everything lined up. See, as you see, I'm taking my sweet time, really getting everything lined up, getting it how, you know, how I want it to look, and then you start to pull everything off. Get that Apple logo lined up. What I love about this particular wrap is that it leaves a little bit of the silver around the Apple. And I thought, from the pictures on Amazon, I thought it was part of the wrap. I was like, that looked kind of cool. I wasn't really sure. I didn't know that was part of the actual background of the MacBook until I actually got the skin. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's part of the little trimming they leave, purposely to give it that little standoff, little accent to it. That's kind of a unique look. Looks pretty cool like that, instead of going edge to edge. So as you see, I'm taking a heat gun, and really the heat gun is for, really getting it down on there and, getting those bubbles out. But you can get the bubbles out real easily without a heat gun. The heat gun is really going to come beneficial for those corners. That's the main thing that people would complain about on Amazon, is the corners wouldn't stay stuck down, come back up after a while. So now to take you guys to the inside. Now this is the only part that I wish I would have done better. The whole entire wrap, I wish I would have pulled it down like a tad bit more. You're gonna see when I'm sticking everything down, you're gonna see that I'm trying to, get it pulled down a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. So nothing's different. You get everything wiped down and everything, dusted off. Now what I did was when I peeled the corner down, I also peeled down some of the little skinny parts too, so I can get that stuck down and aligned as well. You're already starting to see already the little silver at the bottom of the wrap. I didn't pull it down enough, but it's cool though because it creates a nice little accent. But see, I was like, damn, I don't got it pulled down enough. And as you can see on the right side, you see all those bubbles and everything. And, I've seen people have pictures and leave that as a 1-star review showing pictures of that on Amazon. I'm like, you see how easily that is to clear out, I got the video fast forward, but it's not easy to, it's not hard to clear those bubbles out. The heat gun gives it that solid look to it. Really sucks it down to the MacBook Pro. Makes it look like it's made like that. See, look at the top. The top look like it's made like that. Now I was gonna do the bottom. The bottom is super easy. That's the easiest part. I'm like, oh, I forgot all about my outside part. So I started cleaning the outside. Grabbed those. And got to work. Now these I really took my time because you really gotta line these up. The outer side is real thin. I have to really make sure I had it lined up and enough silver because it still leaves a little bit of silver showing. So enough silver on each side of it. Now at first I wasn't gonna put the sticker on that little plastic part. I didn't think I was gonna like how that looked. that little hinge part that hosts the screen. But I went ahead and put it on there anyways, and it looks good, you know. I just felt like I didn't need it since that part is black, and you know. But as you see, I'm putting it on there, and it looks decent. Don't look bad. And of course, it's the back of the MacBook, so I mean. So boom, got the inside done, the sides done, the top done. Time for the bottom, goddamn it. Time for the bottom. So now you're on to the bottom. As you can see, as soon as I line that up, I just pretty much peeled everything off. Like, you know, it's easy. The bottom is just like, as soon as you get those two things lined up, everything else should line up easy. And it's the bottom of the MacBook, so it's like, you know, ain't nobody looking at that all the time. Now the bubbles, now let's talk about this. Now I forgot all about that dent. So it's a bubble that had got stuck right there, you're gonna see. And I was like, why this bubble ain't moving? It had got stuck in the hole, so I had applied heat, and I applied too much heat, and it ended up creating like a little crease right there, a permanent crease. And I'm like, how did that happen? Like, I don't get how I messed that up, you know. And then I didn't notice what happened until I got to the editing. Once I watched the editing, I'm like, oh, that dent that's right there is what messed everything up. That's what it is. You can still see some of the dents that's showing through the skin. It's because I applied the heat. The heat is going, you know, even some of those scratches on top of the MacBook Pro, believe it or not, when I applied the heat, it sucks it down real well to the MacBook Pro to where you can still see some stuff through it. So let's go ahead and grab some close-ups and show you guys how this bad boy is looking.
Incredible. Incredible.